In 2025, air travel is more complex than ever. While some airlines are improving comfort, safety, and reliability, others continue to frustrate passengers with delays, poor service, and unpredictable operations. This video breaks down the 10 worst airlines in the world in 2025, based on documented performance, regulatory actions, customer satisfaction scores, and industry data. If you want to avoid unnecessary stress on your next trip, you need to know which carriers are consistently failing travelers. Stay with us to the end so you don't miss the airlines that performed the worst this year. And before we begin, make sure to subscribe so you never miss the latest travel updates. 10. WestJet. WestJet was once known for friendly crews and a more relaxed flying experience, but in recent years its reputation has shifted dramatically. Traveler surveys in North America highlight frequent frustration with its schedule reliability, which has deteriorated due to staffing challenges and operational instability. Passengers increasingly report inconsistent departure times, extended delays, and schedule changes that create complications for connecting flights. Customer satisfaction has also declined as the airline has introduced more complex fare structures. Many travelers note that fees and conditions are harder to understand than before, leading to confusion at check-in or during booking. While WestJet still operates a large and modern fleet, the overall travel experience no longer matches the airline's earlier reputation. Complaints about baggage mishandling and reduced in-flight service standards reflect a pattern familiar to many carriers undergoing cost-cutting initiatives. In 2025, WestJet's overall reliability and customer experience place it among the most disappointing airlines in its region and earn it the 10th spot on this list. 9. Flybondi. Flybondi has built its brand around ultra-low fares, but its low-cost approach often translates into operational challenges that directly impact passengers. In 2024, large-scale cancellations left many travelers stranded across major airports in Argentina. The disruptions prompted government inquiries and widespread criticism from consumer groups, who pointed to insufficient communication and support offered by the airline during the events. Even after the investigations, Flybondi continues to struggle with punctuality. Industry data shows that the airline frequently posts some of the highest delay rates among Latin American carriers. Travelers regularly report hidden fees, last-minute schedule changes, and a lack of clear updates once delays begin. The booking system has also faced criticism for errors that lead to double charges or seat assignment issues. While low prices make Flybondi appealing at first glance, the airline's service quality and reliability remain well below regional averages. When flights do operate without major issues, the experience is typically basic, with limited onboard amenities. However, it is the unpredictability of operations that most damages Flybondi's reputation. In 2025, it continues to be one of the least dependable airlines in South America. 8. Frontier Airlines. Frontier is known across the United States for rock-bottom fares, but this cost-focused model comes with trade-offs that many passengers only fully understand after booking. The airline charges for nearly every optional service, including carry-on bags, seat assignments, changes, and even basic comforts. This can turn an initially cheap fare into a far more expensive trip. Operational reliability is another major issue. Frontier consistently ranks as one of the most complained about airlines in the United States. Passengers frequently cite extended delays, limited communication during disruptions, and difficulties reaching customer support when problems arise. These concerns have been captured in national complaint statistics and consumer surveys over the past 2 years. The travel experience itself is extremely no-frills, with seats that do not recline and minimal legroom. Many travelers report feeling misled by the airline's marketing, stating that the total cost and experience do not align with expectations. Frontier's combination of aggressive fees, low comfort, and uneven punctuality places it firmly in 8th place for 2025. 7. Spirit Airlines. Spirit's brand identity is built on low fares and high optional fees, but the airline's operational performance continues to generate some of the highest complaint volumes in North America. Passengers frequently report sudden schedule changes, cancellations with limited support, and long waiting times for customer service. The airline's no-frills model means that nearly every in-flight comfort comes at additional cost. In 2024, Spirit cut certain routes and experienced financial challenges that affected overall reliability. These pressures carried into early 2025, amplifying customer frustration during peak travel months. Many passengers describe the experience as chaotic, from crowded boarding areas to inconsistent enforcement of baggage rules. Despite efforts to modernize parts of its fleet, Spirit has not been able to improve its customer satisfaction scores. Surveys continue to rate the airline among the lowest in its region for overall experience. With persistent operational issues and customer complaints, Spirit remains one of the most criticized airlines in North America. 6. Air Canada. Air Canada remains one of the largest airlines in the Northern Hemisphere, yet its performance continues to disappoint many travelers. The airline is regularly ranked among the lowest in North America for customer satisfaction, especially in categories related to communication, punctuality, and baggage handling. Domestic routes have been particularly affected, with repeated delays becoming a common complaint in major Canadian cities. Passengers also report difficulties with customer service during disruptions. Long hold times and inconsistent support contribute to frustration during irregular operations. Despite efforts to modernize parts of the fleet and improve digital tools, the airline has not succeeded in reducing the volume of complaints about onboard comfort and outdated cabins on certain aircraft types. Premium cabin passengers have also expressed dissatisfaction, citing service inconsistencies and cabin experiences that no longer match the expectations of a national flag carrier. In 2025, the gap between Air Canada's ambitions and the reality of the passenger experience keeps the airline firmly among the lowest-rated major carriers on the continent. 5. American Airlines. American Airlines operates one of the largest fleets in the world and serves hundreds of destinations, but scale does not always translate into a positive travel experience. American's 2024 and early 2025 performance metrics reveal persistent challenges with delays, complex boarding procedures, and customer service inconsistencies. Passengers frequently report cramped seating and limited legroom across many of the airline's aircraft. The boarding zones can feel confusing and create congestion at the gate. Baggage handling issues remain a recurring theme, with some customers experiencing lost or delayed luggage on major routes. Complaints also arise around staff interactions, particularly during peak travel periods when flights are disrupted. Overselling flights is another point of criticism. Although this practice is not unique to American, the airline receives significant attention due to its size and the frequency with which compensation disputes occur. Loyalty among long-time frequent flyers has declined as competitors invest more heavily in service improvements. In 2025, American Airlines continues to struggle with balancing efficiency and customer satisfaction, placing it at number 5. 4. Wizz Air. Wizz Air has expanded rapidly across Europe, but this growth has come at a cost. Multiple reports from the United Kingdom and other European markets show that Wizz consistently ranks among the worst airlines for delays, with some years recording average delays measured in tens of minutes. This pattern continued into 2024 and 2025, with travelers facing prolonged disruptions during peak seasons. Customer complaints commonly focus on difficulty resolving issues once something goes wrong. Wizz Air's customer service systems have been criticized for limited accessibility and slow responses, making rebooking or securing compensation particularly challenging. Fees for baggage, seating, and changes further contribute to passenger dissatisfaction. The rapid increase in routes and fleet size has improved affordability across Europe, but the airline has struggled to maintain service reliability at the same pace. Cramped seating, strict baggage rules, and inconsistent enforcement at the gate add to traveler frustration. Despite its low-cost appeal, Wizz Air performs poorly in key reliability metrics in 2025, earning a place near the top of this ranking. 3. Wizz Airlines. Wizz Airlines faced significant operational difficulties in late 2024, leading the Romanian Civil Aviation Authority to suspend the airline's air operator certificate in January 2025. The suspension followed several months of disrupted operations, with flights halted during the final weeks of 2024. According to industry analysis, the airline struggled to meet required operational standards and could not sustain its schedule. By early 2025, Wizz Airlines was unable to resume regular flights. While the specifics of the regulatory findings were not fully detailed publicly, the airline's collapse reflects a combination of financial strain, operational instability, and inadequate support systems. Passengers who booked flights near the end of 2024 reported issues securing refunds and reaching customer service. The swift decline of an airline only recently launched highlights the challenges facing new carriers in competitive regions. Without the resources to maintain operations at scale, Wizz could not recover from the disruptions. As a result, it stands as one of the airline industry's most notable failures of 2025. 2. Voepass Linhas Aéreas. Voepass experienced one of the most significant airline failures in Latin America in recent years. In March 2025, Brazil's National Civil Aviation Agency suspended the airline's operations following concerns related to safety and maintenance oversight. This suspension followed the fatal crash of Flight 2283 in August 2024, which led to increased scrutiny of the airline's procedures and operational systems. After several months of investigation and review, the regulator permanently revoked Voepass's operating certificate in June 2025. The decision effectively ended the airline's operations in Brazil after decades of regional service. Passengers had long complained about delays, inconsistent service, and communication issues, but the events of 2024 and 2025 demonstrated deeper structural problems. Voepass's shutdown marks one of the most dramatic collapses of a regional carrier in recent aviation history. The combination of operational difficulties, safety concerns, and regulatory consequences places the airline firmly in the number 2 position on this list. 1. Pakistan International Airlines. Pakistan International Airlines continues to face major challenges in 2025, despite the lifting of its long-standing European flight ban in late 2024. The airline struggles with financial instability, operational unreliability, and a reputation shaped by years of management issues and service inconsistencies. While PIA has taken steps to modernize parts of its fleet and strengthen oversight, industry reports indicate that the airline still performs far below global standards in key categories such as punctuality and customer satisfaction. Travelers frequently report outdated cabins, uneven in-flight service, and limited availability of amenities even on longer routes. PIA has also faced difficulty maintaining consistent international schedules, particularly in markets where competition has increased. Baggage issues and customer service challenges remain recurring themes for those who fly with the airline. Although PIA was once a respected national carrier, the airline's inability to correct long-standing performance issues places it at the top of this list. In 2025, it remains one of the most troubled airlines in the world, struggling to rebuild trust among passengers and regulatory bodies alike. These are the 10 worst airlines in the world in 2025, based on performance data, regulatory actions, operational reliability, and traveler feedback. While some carriers may improve in the future, each one on this list has faced significant challenges that affect passengers today. If you want to stay informed about the best and worst airlines around the world, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. And when you're ready, click the next video that's now appearing on your screen.